I'm on a crusade, friends. I am on a crusade. I have decided that if I can teach this community one thing, it will be what we're going to talk about in this. For those of you who are watching the stream, you probably remember this particular battle. Actually, it might have been on the Stack Up stream, so there weren't that many people there. But in any event, it was a stream of some kind. And we are going to talk about something that I feature often on my channel, but I feel like it's just not getting through. Unfortunately, I don't get 10 or 20,000 views on my videos. Otherwise, it would reach more people. So we'll just keep doing it, 100 people at a time. Never mind that it's the same 100 people. That's fine. It's fine. So what is it, guys? Anyway, welcome to my channel. I'm Guido, and this is Tactics Talk. What is it? What is it? Can you guys guess? I want you guys to guess, since it really is usually the same people who are watching these. Occasionally we get new people. If you're a new person, thank you and welcome. We're going to teach you how to immediately improve your win rate. If you are below 55%, I'm about to teach you through the example of what not to do, how you can immediately improve your win rate. All right, so what is it? Well, we'll get there. We're on El Haluf. Spawned into the southwest. I've headed up to the northwest. This is pretty standard positioning, and we'll go ahead and punish the Cromwell, and he just absolutely eats it. That was a ill-advised poke, Mr. Cromwell, and your votes are gone. He has very few votes. He may have to mail in. Oh, I'm just kidding. We're not going to get into that. Look how many guys are down there on the south part of the map, and they're dying wholesale. They're dying wholesale. The Cromwell does not seem to be poking back. There were no other fellers, and all of a sudden I see nothing here. And I say, well, we can leverage this. We certainly can. The 34-100 has those guys over there. There's some campers, but I think if I zing around this corner quickly, we can go ahead and punish these guys. And this looks good. All right, stop. Stop the presses. We clearly have a problem in the south. We have an opportunity and an advantage in the northwest, which we are going to exploit. But we have to have in the back of our mind what the plan is after we win. Because I either need to go back and deal with that disaster that is happening, or better yet, win my flank and then do something. I know, some of you know. Find the T20. He nails me with HE. Good. Fantastic. And HE firing T20 is exactly what I want here. We'll track him and damage him. I'll back down just enough that he can't quite get his gun on me. He shoots me with HE again. That's fine. I don't know that one to the ground, I guess. He's still shooting HE. Look at his buddies. They have no idea where they're. There's a T29 says, uh-oh. Try to track him maybe. Oh, there we go. Got him tracked. A little bit more assist. This is just mechanical trading and fighting. Boom, there he goes. Okay, there's a Cromwell there. Let's get rid of him. I don't want to be shot by him multiple times in the back. There we go. And now we've got a IS-2 and his friend. Oops, Comet. There we go. A little sneak shot into there. Comet figures it out. IS-2 figures it out. Oh, Comet hasn't figured it out yet. Nope, Comet never figures it out. Never mind. And this is great, right? We are rolling, my friends. We're rolling. We are absolutely crushing this flank. Are we not crushing this flank? We're having a good time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tanks. Sit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's most of what's left, isn't it? That is most of what's left. What's the plan, fellas? We're about to win. This is all very good. It's been exciting. We've been in sniper mode a lot. We're shooting guys in the back, in the flank, surprising them, crushing this flank. It is awesome. Now, and actually I already thought about it long ago, but by now you should be able to maybe take a breath and go, what next? What next indeed? What next indeed? Well, what do you think, guys? What do you think? For those of you who've been around the channel, I think you know exactly what I'm about to say. For those of you who haven't, now that you're at 1G sitting here going, okay, I'm not in the heat of battle. I'm not shooting guys in the back, having a good time, thinking, holy cow, I can hit on into their cap. I actually have 1G to look at this and go, RCA dog. That doesn't look good in the south, does it? No, it doesn't. It looks to me like they're going to win my cap area before I can come anywhere near theirs. And oh, by the way, there's a Dicker Max. There's a Super Hellcat. There's a Challenger. There's another Hellcat. And who knows where the Sturv is. That's a lot of tanks still there at their cap. And we only have 3, 2 already in the SU-152. Listen, folks, this is the one thing. Win your flank, go back mechanically, like a Marine, like your life depended on it, like your only job in this entire game is to go to a flank, win, and go back to cap. If you are I promise you, I could almost guarantee it with money. I'm not going to do that, but it will increase your win rate. It will absolutely 100 bazillion thousand billion% improve your win rate. It will. If while you're headed back, the guys on your cap clean them up, then go back, go to the middle, go around and come through the other flank. Whatever map you're on, it's basically the same thing mechanically. All right. What do you suppose is going to happen here on this particular game, my friends? What do you think? What do you think? I don't want to go down low because there's TDs sitting there waiting. There they go. And they're off. The Lemming Muppet Moron Parade is headed for the cap. I want to cry. I do. This is a win, my friends. This is an absolute win. We crushed their mobile assault tanks. They're all dead. Our mobile assault tanks are headed in to 2 Arty and a bunch of TDs. Genius. And, oh, by the way, our cap is completely threatened. The thing about people that are sitting at your cap is they're usually bad or new or a combination. Sometimes they're bad because they're new and they just haven't learned the game. It's nothing against them. They're just not very good at the game right now. Sometimes they're 80,000 game, 46% players, and that it's just what they do. Do you ever wonder why they're 46%? It's because they don't do this kind of stuff I'm talking about. Actually, they don't even go to the first part and win a flank. They just sit at the cap. But let's say they won a flank, like those 4 guys, and they headed on into the enemy cap. Look, here's the thing. Here is the thing. You do not cap until the conditions are set. The conditions are not set when the enemy team can drop people on your cap and out-cap you, and it's going to take you forever to fight on. The conditions are not set when there are 4 or 5 enemy tanks, basically as many as you have, hiding in bushes and behind things, and you're trying to push into them. It no worky. It doesn't. I promise you. It does not work. Let's keep going. Every one of those turns around and goes back to our cap. This is the easiest win that ever happened. We absolutely romple-stomped their assault team. But there they go. There they go. Yep, they're heading on in. Cromwell, Leo, T-34-85, M. Oh, there goes the SU-152. That was our guy at the cap, right? That was our guy. That was the guy. We left Carl back there to guard the place. And Carl blew it. All right, he's dead. He got absolutely double teamed. Didn't even manage to take a hit point off the 34-100. That's a bummer. There's the 170, what is it, 5B or 6 or whatever that thing is, the wheel tank. So, oh, give it to me. Oh, what the? That sucked. I really needed that actually to have a good chance, but you know what? We'll stick with it. We take a shot at that guy, and it doesn't work. There's one guy on cap. Here comes, at least the OI is sort of trundling, thinking about coming back. Good on the OI, man. Good on him. He's game. He actually makes it back. Hey, look! Guess what's happening to our guys who push the cap? Well, they're getting massacred like you would expect when Muppets attack. I needed that. There we go. That was good. That was good. A little low roll. Wouldn't have mattered though. Even a high roll wouldn't have killed him. He's definitely one-shottable now. OI is shooting, but he misses. That's a bummer. Now I got to try to get rid of this dude. But oh, of course it bounces. Why wouldn't it? This is one of those situations where I really need it. Now they got 3 on, so I have to really just come in here and I'll accept the damage from one of them. There we go. We got it reset. Oh, they're knocking down buildings. That's not good. Oh, Jesus. Shoot. Oh, God. That hurt. I knocked the building down, then he used that to hit me with. This guy, what's he doing? I just go, you know what, I have to knock down the building. Whatever, he's going to hit me, that's fine. That'll give me an opportunity to kill him. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're trying. Oh, geez, don't. Ooh, ooh. Little building action. We've got 17 seconds. Okay, well, probably should have gone after his turret. I really want to get the Sturv down, but we'll just have to accept him. Downey. Oh, Mr. OI. Actually, what killed him? Was the OI, huh? The OI did make a appearance, and then here comes the 3400. This is a smart move on his part. He should have done this from the very beginning. Just come in and kill me off. He had the hit points to do it. There was no reason to try to sit on the cap. And I'm just running for my life, but it's pretty much over. They got 2 arty. Probably going to get arty'd more than likely, or that 3400 will just come through the buildings and kill me. There he is. Just going. Oh boy. Yeah, we got it off, but there you go. Dead guy. 5 kills. 2,981. There's still an IS. Do you want another example? I think you do. Well, here we are. Live Oaks. Another fantastic team. All tier 8. I'm in my CS53 this time. Just to prove that you'll see this at every tier. We're going to head down to the tracks. And this is probably one of the most classic maps for what I'm talking about, where if you win a flank, more than likely you have to go back, or should. Sometimes it's rarer on this map for people to win both flanks. There's usually an overmatch, and one of the biggest reasons for that is there's very little way to react back across the map to the city or down to the tracks from the city, or vice versa. It's just all that water, all that terrain. It's really hard to do. So what ends up happening is, because the center of the map is such a dead zone with the swamp, you got to go all the way around in some fashion, which means that you have to analyze what the HE double toothpicks is going on and react early, and not be such a Cro-Magnon muppet that all you do is see the red flag over there of the enemy and keep pushing to it. So let's just see how this goes. We get a little luck going on right there with the old Snapperino. Wheel tank dies a horrible death, as they're wont to do often when they just are muppets about it. We got the Progetto. Arty's flying all over the place. CS, and look what my guys have done. No sense coming down here and helping me. They're all going to sit in the back. That's fantastic. So we'll just start working on them. You know, no great big deal right now. We lost a guy. We're putting some hit points on these dudes. We're actually in a pretty good situation here. I can kind of sneak up, put a shot on the Progetto, get a nice little bounce based on the angles. That works for me. Progetto's taking shots at them. They're taking shots at the Progetto. More than likely, though, these guys are whittling the Muppets down. Why? Because this is a terrible spot to be. You need to be up here or coming around the corner. But you know what? Passives will do what passives do, and they're going to hang out back there. So the Bross is making a runner. I actually get a track. He does hit me. I track him. Long reload on this thing, relatively. I'll just sneak up here and just boom, little bounce. That'll work. We get a little shot into him, but he's not tracked, unfortunately. Gets it fixed, and now he's off the races. Oh, there's my arty friend. That's great. Missed that shot. 314 from the clicker on the red line. That's good. That's good. Finally, these guys move up. We get the LHM TV coming around here and maybe thinking about possibly potentially helping me, and then the Renagati is doing his thing. We'll take a little shot into the CS. That works. LHM TV. I don't really understand this dueling action that he's doing right there. It seems like you would be a little bit more mobile with your tank and maybe, you know, sneak around or something. But, you know, you do you, LHM TV. We put 331 into him. We're winning. We're winning. Okay, all right. This is all right. Cool. Good deal. LHM TV is just trading all his hit points to get his little 175 hit point shots in. Again, I'm not really sure what the point is. All right, brakes. Put the brakes on. Stop the presses. What's going on? Hold on. Hold on. Let's think about this for a minute. Now, this one's slightly different. We're not necessarily losing already, but there's some telltale signs that things are not kosher. They're not copacetic. They're not everything we would like them to be. First of all, there's nobody in the middle. And there's a T92 and LT432 over there. Oh, boy, that's not good. The city's looking okay. Can't tell what their hit points are. I don't have any of those mods on there. It'd be nice if Wargaming added that, wouldn't it be? Wouldn't it be nice if Wargaming added that capability? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tanks. The Borovsk ran off. He's hurt. What do you do? What do we do? Well, it'd be nice to push in there, especially if our guys in town had won and now we have a crossfire. But we don't. They're stuffed. And we got a problem in the middle. We got a big problem in the middle. We got 2 light tanks that may be running around. So I'll tell you what, folks. It's time to go back. Why push into a strong defended position where a couple TDs and that fun Artie that fires so fast at tier 8, the 155, 51. Uh-oh, boy, that's even more information. Even Guido can't ignore that. There's actually a lit guy in there. As a matter of fact, it's 3 scouts. It's worse than I thought. Well, there goes the Artie. Well, that's not good. It's the ELC, the 432, and the T92, and I'm clicking furiously. Please go back, guys. Nope. Nope. No one's going back. They're just going to drive into TDs who are unthreatened by anyone from the city. In fact, the city's starting to lose. So let's just push into strong positions. And now I get to die to scouts, which is very painful. T92 puts a thump on me. This thing has virtually no armor. It can't even bounce a scout shot. That's how bad it is. Get a little sneaky on him, and I'm thinking, oh boy, this is going to suck. Here comes the even 90. I probably should have just tried to drive away, but I don't know. We'll get one on him, and then dead. This one is not nearly as cut and dried as the one before, where I would say had they gone back, we would have won, but we certainly aren't going to win now. Not after we've lost half of our tanks. The city was going to cause a problem for us no matter what, but we needed to fall back and defend. And had we all come back, we probably would have jumped all over these scouts. If another couple tanks had been with me, headed back, it would have been easy to take these guys out. The scouts are trying to flank. They figure most everyone's probably pushing up towards the cap, which is what people do. I was going to use a pejorative, but I'll just leave it at that. People. It's what supposed people playing this game do. They just keep driving to the cap. There's no thought process involved. If you can back away just a bit from a match every now and again and look at it and apply some actual rational thought and go, what is the situation on the map and how do I best help it? How do I best help it? And it was pretty obvious to me on this one that once we chased away the Borovsk and got a little advantage by killing a couple guys, just student body right and head on out of there and go back to cap and try to figure out, all right, are we now defending cap? Ambush those scouts. That's a helpful thing. Got a couple of those guys dead. Keep Guido alive would have been nice. Maybe that's just the problem. I'm just salty because I died, probably. But the Scorpions that are hanging out and all the guys camping, they're not going to do much of anything for a while. So we might even be able to get around and start helping the guys in the town, or at least set up for the push from the town when they try to get back and into the cap. The answer definitely was not keep pushing to their cap. That was the wrong answer. That was never going to work. It was never going to work. You might go, well, Guido, you guys are losing by a mile, so really your only chance was to rush the cap and try to steal a cap win. Well, no, because that was not going to work. That's a low percentage play. If you want to argue about low percentage plays that might work, then that was one of them. The higher percentage play was everyone come back together, wipe out the scouts or whoever might be rolling around back there, regroup near the cap, and then try to get one of the defense at the cap wins. Really, that really was it. And if somehow those heavies lasted long enough, maybe get some of the faster tanks into the town and help them before their TDs over there kind of realize what's going on. Once those TDs saw the win down there, they were gonna bush up and wait for quite a long time. So once you went dark and turned around, you had some time to change your position on the map, change things up. But nah, we'll just do what they expect, right? Why not just drive into them? That opening down there where the CS-53 and the Lorraine, in between those two, where the water is, that's just a killing zone. You drive through that spotted, they're going to shoot you every way to Sunday. All right, there you go. 2 examples, guys, of why you don't just mindlessly Cro-Magnon style caveman charge, go to the cap. Stop doing that, man. It's killing your win rate. I promise you, it's killing your win rate. All right, that's all I've got, guys. Thanks for tuning in. See ya.